Welcome. Is anyone on? Just gonna wait a few minutes. How is everyone? It was a bit cold today, wasn't it? Our heating downstairs stopped working, and so it has been freezing. Although outside it was actually a bit warmer. I'm gonna check on the group whether you see me. Hi, is anyone joining? Oh, I see somebody good. Who's that? Say hello. Okay, just wait for a few people. So how is everyone? How was your New Year's? Have we spoken since New Year's? I can't remember. It seems all a long time ago. I don't think we have. Hope you had a good break. Oh, I think Bhavini's on. Hi, Bhavini. I can't see everyone today. Normally it tells me who's on, so do say hello. Yeah, how was New Year's? How was Christmas? It's a bit weird being back this week, isn't it? I feel like, although you love work, well, I love my work, but it's hard, isn't it, when you have to go back to normal and no more overeating or partying. It's all done. But it's good to have routines, so, and harder to wake up in the morning. Oh, what's going on? Let me ask them. Hi, Pavini. If you can tell them that I'm on, I don't know what to do because sometimes it doesn't invite people. You just have to come and find me. I think because I deleted the first one because I wasn't sitting. I was like kind of lower on the screen. Here we go. I can see somebody. Hey, Kalpna. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Sometimes it doesn't invite you. You just have to find me on a Tuesday. Wait a minute or two. I think Geeta was trying to find me. Thanks, Bhavini. So yeah, I was just saying, if you guys want to mention how your New Year's was, how your Christmas was, how is it being back at work this week, or are you still off? Be nice to know how you guys are. So what have I been up to? I've been revamping my website. I've actually learned how to do some of it, which is incredible. It's not as techy as I thought, actually, so it's good for me to mention this because sometimes we put blocks on ourselves. I'm like, I will never be able to do a website, but look at me, I've been able to do it. So don't put barriers to yourself because we always say I can't do that or I can't do this, but I'm really proud of myself that I actually learned how to put together not the whole website but pages on my website. So do try things that you haven't tried, and it's trial and error. Sometimes I managed to, I think it took me about 3-4 months, like on and off, to learn it. So there you go. Let me just check what's Geeta doing and then we can get going. Let me just invite Geeta. She can't find me. Bear with me. Okay, I've done it now. Yay, Geeta's here. I think people are finally finding me. Hi. Okay, so today we're going to talk about your goals for 2020. I did ask you to have a little think because it's easier than in the meditation. So if you haven't had a thought about what you want for 2020, then have a think now while I'm talking. Hey, Sonia. So we're going to try and raise our vibration. I was going to talk about vibration because it's directly related to your goals and the law of attraction. We've talked about law of attraction before. I'm going to just go into the next level of it because law of attraction has different levels. So, oh good, Geeta's here. So if you've read The Secret, that's like the entry level. And then it goes deeper and deeper. So I'm going to talk about what could be stopping you living the life that you are desiring, because we all make resolutions, goals, particularly this year because it's been end of a whole decade. We're starting a new decade and we're starting a new period in life, which is a higher consciousness. So from 10th of January the energy is going to change for the better. So it's been, I don't know if you guys have been noticing this week as well, there's stuff coming up. Like today I had some stuff come up from the past. It was just residual stuff that we hadn't cleared out in 2019. So we've got until today's, what day is it? Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, until Friday, and then the energy will change. So this is a really good year to get your stuff done, to, you know, things that you've been putting off, dreams, goals, whatever you want for 2020 is a lot easier this year to achieve. Hence why I did this meditation, because I'm going to help you change your vibration, remove any blocks, and then I'm going to bring in what you want for 2020. Okay, so I'm going to go more into this. So why do people fail at their goals? Why don't they manifest what they want? If manifestation was so easy, I'm thinking everybody would be a millionaire, right? So there's a lot more to manifestation than just thinking positive, okay? So we have to go back to the roots. Like as humans, we're made out of energy. So they started to look into your cells, and within the nuclei is just pure energy. So everyone is ultimately made out of energy. If you were to take a Kirlian photograph of you, you'll see that you're vibrating an energy into the room, and you're an energy being. So what happens with energy is you link with other people's energy, you link with the energy of the world. This whole world is a matrix of energy, okay? So now, whatever you're transmitting, so energy transmits a signal, a frequency. That frequency is getting picked up by the matrix of energy and then creating your reality. Sounds a bit matrixy, doesn't it? But it's true. So what we need to do is change our thoughts. Our thoughts are the frequencies. And how our thoughts are produced is through our emotions, and it's all interlinked, isn't it? Feelings, thoughts, emotions, right? And where do those come from? They come from our conditioning. So between the age of 1 and 7 is what conditioned you, what made you who you are today. There's more to it, some stuff in the past life as well. But ultimately, what's happened to you between 1 and 7 has really shaped you. So we're going to look at that. What influenced you between 1 and 7? Obviously you don't remember, but it made you who you are, your personality, how you react to things, and more importantly, it's what you're vibrating into the world. So if you were brought up in a kind of like myself, where things were tight, like money was tight, you may have got into your subconscious mind that money is hard to come by. And that's a frequency now embedded in your subconscious mind, in your energy, okay? And you're frequenting that into the world. The world is picking up that signal and is giving it back to you. So if you're finding it really hard in your finances, we call it poverty mentality, because that's what you were used to, particularly between 1 and 7. But whatever happened to you between 7 and now obviously also embeds. So what happens, that's your subconscious mind. Everything that you've been putting in, when you're born, you're kind of a sponge and you're picking up all this information, and then this is all the stuff that's embedded in your energy, and then that is now frequenting back to the world. Then that is creating your reality. I hope that makes sense. Do ask questions, okay? I will have to run over there and turn off my laptop. It's making some funny noise when I do the meditation. The second thing is your past life. So you come here to learn lessons. So it could be that you wanted to learn how it is to be poor because you looked down on poor people when you were in your past life, or for whatever reason you wanted to experience something. So that will be part of your soul agreement, your soul plan. So that is also in your energy. Vows that you made. So say you were a monk or a priest and you said money is evil, I do not want to have money. Guess what happens? That energy is within you and it comes out of your frequency. I'm just using money as an example, but you can put anything else in. It could be relationships, like you could be celibate in a past life and you're finding it hard. It could be wider relationships where you're always meeting people that you're not getting on with because of your subconscious mind. Something happened to you when you were young or in your past life that's taught you a paradigm. We call it paradigm. It's like how you see the world. And then now you're frequenting that into the world, and the world is giving you this back. I was reading something and they gave me a really good example. Like, this man was saying that all women drivers are bad. Apologies, I know there's a lot of women on here. And then the woman said, why do you think that? He goes, oh, I've been caught up with so many women drivers. So she said, the teacher, that you actually think that. So you actually give out that signal, bad woman driver. Then if there is such a thing as a bad woman driver, they pick up the signal and they cut him up because they match the frequency. So we're always putting out a frequency like a radio station. Somebody's tuning into our frequency, coming into our life. Situations are coming into our life according to the frequency that we're giving out. So you have a lot more control in your life than you realize, because this is all happening underneath the surface. You don't know what your beliefs are. You don't know what your paradigm is, yeah? Because you were taught it between 1 and 7. You agreed certain things as a soul. So we have to change that paradigm to change our life and to make things happen for 2020 and beyond, okay? So that's why I wanted to talk to you about today. How do we change the paradigm? Because it's ingrained in your energy. So energy is vibration. So what we do is we do energy work to change the vibration. The higher your vibration, the more somebody will pick up that vibration and the better situations will come to you. So all we do in healing, is we sit and we remove anything that's blocking you, all of those things that you've picked up along the way, and we put in positivity. So it makes it easier for your thought processes to change. I don't know if you've noticed, like in the last probably year, your thoughts have changed, hopefully for the better. I've been waking up and thinking differently. I'm a less lazy person, if you like. I think differently. It's because my consciousness has been rising, because we had to do all that clearing work in 2019. So by doing work on your vibration, literally the way you behave, the way you think changes, what you attract in your life changes. So this stuff is very, very powerful. When I have clients, we do a lot of this work where we change energies. We change energies between people, between situations. We cut cords. Cords are energy ties from the past, from this life, with other people. And when you start changing that vibration, guess what? Your reality starts to change. So when you now, from today forward, think of yourself as a vibrational being. And whatever situation comes into your life is what you have been signaling to the outside world with your beliefs. Okay, beliefs are quite ingrained, so they're not going to just change tonight. Tonight you're going to start with a process. But by following us, doing some of the meditations and the healing, and looking after yourself, trying to think more positive, being more grateful. I read some article the other day where it says gratefulness literally recharges your brain. There was another article, I think I shared it on the WhatsApp group, that you can reprogram, your thoughts program your DNA. So you can start to see the link, right? Our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions are all interconnected with energy, and energy creates our life. So how do we change our reality? We change our energy. How do we change our energy? We do meditation, healing work, self-analysis, gratefulness. So I don't know if some of you do this already, I know, but every day be grateful. It doesn't have to be formal. I think I did it in Morrison's today. I saw a homeless person, unfortunately, in Harrow, and I felt really bad and gave her some bits. And then I went to Morrison's and I was buying my food, and I thought, oh my God, how fortunate am I to be able to buy food. It may be really sad that somebody should be homeless in this day and age, but it just makes you more grateful for what you have. You know, all the things that we moan about, we have got a roof over our head and we have food on our table, and a lot of people don't have that. So let's all just be grateful every day for all the small blessings in our lives, and not so focus so much on the negativity that we have, and that will start to reprogram your brain. Abundance brings more abundance. And at the moment the energy's quite high. Last 2 days I keep seeing triple true. as you know, if you see repeated numbers, they're angel numbers, it means you're connecting with spirit. And I keep seeing them, and I keep manifesting things quite easily at the moment, so I have to be careful. Like the other day I wanted chocolate and my friend bought me chocolate, and so my friend must have picked up the vibe that I needed chocolate. And something else happened. Quite a few little things have happened, and I'm like feeling really connected. So use that connection, use this time to lift your vibration. The higher your vibration, the more you're able to bring forward into your life what you want. So tonight's meditation is going to focus on clearing some stuff through the chakras, making you grounded, and then bringing in what you want for 2020. I hope you're excited. I'm excited for you because it's quite a powerful meditation. We did it yesterday, and it really cleans out a lot of things. Oh, Sonia's just saying, I keep seeing this. I wanted to ask what it was. Yeah, Sonia, it's angel numbers. I will share with you and the group what they are in terms of brief meanings. You can always Google it. So if you see like 1414 and you've just asked a question, Google what 1414 angel number means, and usually it's an answer to a question. I remember doing this when I was flying back from Spain. I asked a question, and on the tarmac, I kid you not, there was 213s, and I Googled it because I was still, should have been on airline mode, but anyway, and it told me the answer, and I was like, whoa, that's exciting. So yeah, the angels are always trying to communicate with us, particularly now because the energy is so high. Do share if you guys have been experiencing the energy recently, because I think there is going to be, it's already starting to change. I can really feel it. Today's been a bit low, but last 2 days has been really kind of ultra high. So great. Okay, so guys, get ready. Let's meditate. I always do Tuesday without music because I think we are better to get used to having the silence and really connecting back with ourselves. So close your eyes. Inhaling and exhaling, just enjoying the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just get used to the breath. Make the breath longer and deeper. Slightly exaggerate the breathing. Almost like you're sighing, like you're letting go of things. Now bring your attention to your feet. Both your feet are feeling warm, tingly and heavy. Imagine you have roots like a big oak tree, attaching the roots to the ground, going deeper and wider. Really feeling the attachment beneath your feet. And imagine the roots attaching themselves to a big crystal under the earth. This crystal is emanating a beautiful warm red light. And as you connect the roots to the crystal, bring up some of this beautiful red healing energy. Allow it to enter your feet. Imagine it entering your toes getting warmer. Imagine it in your arches and in your heels. Your feet are heavy and warm. As the light goes into your ankles, relax your ankles. Allowing the light into your calves, relaxing the calves. Relaxing the knees. Gently into the thighs, relax the thighs. Allowing the light to go into your seating position. just imagining your legs full of red, earthing energy. Now at the bottom of your spine, I want you to imagine a red flower. I want you to open this flower. This represents your root chakra. In this flower, there's blockages. These blockages are represented by any dark patches in the flower. These dark patches can represent fear, lack of abundance, poverty mentality, energies that are no longer serving you. Now gently, using that red light, we start to dislodge some of this darkness. You can imagine the red light being swirls of energy, removing the darkness. We're removing old energy that is no longer serving you in any time, space or dimension. Any vows that you've made regarding abundance, protection, survival that are no longer serving you. Any curses that may have been put on you, any jealousies. Just imagine it all swirling in your root chakra and allowing it to come out into your auric field, down into the floor and dissolving into the floor in a purple light. As you let go of these old beliefs, some of the beliefs you've been carrying over lifetimes, things that are no longer needed in your life. We go back to the root chakra and we look for any karmic ties that are no longer serving you, any ancestral energies, and we remove all of them. Gently imagine them like weeds being pulled out, falling onto the floor and dissolving. We go back and we check for any other attachments to situations, people that are no longer serving us in this lifetime, in the current situation. We pluck them out gently from the roots. You can feel it right at the bottom of your spine being removed gently, allowing them to flow down into your auric field, down into the floor and dissolving. You feel lighter. Now we're going to bring in some more energy. Imagine a cloud parting, an array of light hitting the top of your head. The top of your head feels tingly. As you allow the white light to cascade down your body, washing your auric field. Imagine your auric field covered in this beautiful white light. As it surrounds you, I want you to bring your focus back to the top of your head and imagine a white flower opening to receive the white energy. In your white flower, in the crown chakra, we want to check for any darkness, any religious vows that you made in your past lives will be stuck in your crown chakra. Any curses that were put on you to do with your spiritual self will be stuck in the crown. So gently we remove anything that is no longer serving you in the crown chakra from any space, time or dimension, and we gently pull it from the roots. Any cords to situations or people that you might have had through your crown that is no longer serving you, we gently allow it to come out. Bring it into your auric field and into the floor and let it disintegrate. Bring in some more white light from above you, from source. Allow it to go through your crown chakra, on top of your head, into your third eye, in the middle of your forehead and the back of your head. As the light flows down, you open a purple flower to receive the light. In your purple flower, there might be some dark patches. Again, these patches could be vows, could be curses or cords in your third eye, so you don't see the truth, you don't feel your magnificence, your true self. We remove any energy in our third eye, including curses, vows, cords that are no longer serving us in all space, time and dimension. And we pull out these cords gently from the roots. Do it carefully. If you find it hard, just breathe through it. Allow it to come down into your auric field and into the floor. This removes things that are holding you back in your energetic field. Now bring in the light again through the crown, through your third eye, through your face, into the throat. Open a blue flower to receive the energy in your throat. Let's check your blue flower for any darkness. This represents suppression, where you weren't allowed to speak, your ancestors weren't allowed to speak. Maybe you got killed in a past life through your throat. All of the energies that are sitting in your throat from this life, let's let go of old stale energy that is no longer serving you. Curses, vows, cords. People may have wanted your voice, may have been jealous of you, may have put hooks into you. Let's remove all of that. Hooks, curses, vows, cords from all space, time and dimension through your throat chakra. Pull them out from the weeds, allowing them to fall into your auric field and into the floor. You'll feel some movement in your throat. Just breathe through it. This is quite an intense exercise. Now gently move to the heart chakra. Check for weeds, cords. Checking for anything that isn't serving you in your heart. We bring in the light and receive it in a green flower. Now in that green flower is all of these things that are no longer serving you through time, space and dimensions. There can be hooks, curses, cords, particularly in the heart chakra. You could be corded to people, situation, to past lives, to ancestors. We are removing all of those from your heart chakra that are no longer serving you. From front and the back, pull out the cords like they're weeds. And any old energy, allow it to come into your auric field, into your aura, down into the floor. Just feel it gently coming out of you. Breathe through it, breathe. Allowing the light to gently travel down to your solar plexus, which is just over your belly button in the middle of your back. Open a yellow flower to receive the light. Check the yellow flower for any blockages, any dark energy. This represents cords to other people. We have lots and lots of cords through our solar plexus. We have cords of past life. We have curses. We have vows. This is to do with your self-esteem, your confidence. There should be nothing here holding you back. So let's remove everything that is no longer serving you, so you can step into your brilliance, So let's imagine the white light dislodging all of those things in your yellow flower, removing curses, vows, cords to people, situations that are no longer serving you in all space, time, or dimension. Breathe through it as you pull them out like weeds and allow them to fall through your auric field onto the floor. All of these can be there for centuries, for thousands of years within your energy field. So we're going to go below your belly button and your lower back, allowing the energy to come from source to fill up the orange flower that you open in that area. Check in that orange flower for any blockages, any dark patches. These patches represent blocks in your life. Things that you picked up from your childhood, from your past lives, from other people. So remove any cords, any curses, any vows in the sacral chakra that are no longer serving you in all space, time and dimension. Now imagine these in the form of weeds, blocking the magnificence of your flower. Pull out these weeds, put them into your auric field and allow them to fall and disintegrate into the ground. Feeling the movement around your sacral. And again, breathe through it. As you go to the bottom of the spine, in your red flower that you opened earlier, check if there's anything left. Any cords to your ancestors that have passed away. There may have been so much love that they left cords in there which are no longer serving you. There may be cords that you think that you had to suffer with karmic debt. There may be cords with situations, people that as a human, as a sovereign person, you no longer have to carry with you. You have free will. We ask of all of that to be removed from your root. Imagine these in the form of weeds. Pull out the weeds from the roots, all of the energy strands that have been holding you back. Bring them out into your auric field. Allow them to cascade down into the ground. Your whole body is now feeling lighter and lighter. Bring in the white light. Allow it to fill up your white flower on top of your head. Breathing through it as it fills up your third eye flower. Breathing through it as it fills up your throat flower. As the light descends down your spine into your heart flower. Down the spine into your solar plex flower. Down your spine into your sacral flower. Down your spine into your root flower. Your whole body is in alignment, full of white light as it goes down your legs into the floor. Imagine this white light upgrading your vibration, upgrading your cells. Where we have made space, we are filling it with positivity, with love. You can do these statements after me. I am connected. I am intuitive. I am authentic. I am love. I am brave and courageous. I am creative. And I am safe. And just let all of those statements sink into you. Just Just allowing all of the energy to sink into every cell in your body. We are upgrading your cells. Now I want you to bring your attention to your heart chakra. In the middle of your chest, I want you to open that green flower and just feel love. Start off with yourself, your love for yourself. Then I want you to feel love for your loved ones. Then cast a net to your city, cast a net to your country, cast a net to the world. Let's send particular love to Australia or any other country that really needs it, maybe the Middle East. We send love to divinity. And we receive all of this love because we know that we are all interconnected. So we receive love from divinity. We receive love from the world. We receive love from our city, from my country. We receive love from the group on the live. We receive love for ourselves. And we feel connected with everyone and everything on the planet, full of love, compassion. And as we connect with the love, we sit in gratefulness. Think about the roof over your head, the food on your table, your loved ones, some of the incredible things you have had happen to you in your life. It could be very small. It could be that you drive. It could be you can bake. It could be that you're funny. Just really appreciate yourself. The spark that is you, the uniqueness that is you, the beauty that's within, the love that you bring. You are a beautiful, beautiful human being, a beautiful, eternal, blissful soul. Really connect with that part of yourself. Really be grateful to all of the blessings, all of the lessons, all of the challenges that you've had on this planet. Be grateful for the idea of being able to be incarnated on this planet. Just feeling love and gratefulness. As you feel that, you're going to bring in green light from source and imagine the light coming from the same space from your crown chakra through into your third eye, down through your throat, through your spine, into your heart, filling your whole body up with the vibration of love. Now that we are on a heightened state, I want you to imagine a TV in front of you, a screen, if you will. On this screen is you. Within this year, within a couple of years, doing what you want to do, the dreams that you've been looking forward to. Maybe you're on a beach in the Maldives. Maybe you're helping to feed the homeless. Maybe you're running your new business. Maybe you have financial freedom. Whatever it is that you want in your life, start to imagine it on the screen. You can combine 2 or 3 things in the same scenario. You could be at your new work, looking slimmer, enjoying a bigger bank balance. Make it brighter. Hear the sounds, feel the feelings. It's very important that you step into that we're bringing that forward into our lives. That vibration is now being created into the matrix. The vibration through gratefulness, through love, that you would like those things to happen in 2020 or beyond. You're standing there feeling elated. You feel blessed, you feel grateful, as if it's already happened. And in your mind or out loud, you say, it is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you see the scene getting brighter and brighter. Imagine that green energy from your heart chakra shining down onto your TV. You attaching your energy to that scenario to bring it forward from the future. And in your heart, you have this peace that it will be done. You have this trust. And then you just let the TV flow back into the universe, into the matrix, to make it a reality. You feel happy, you feel at peace, you feel joy in your heart. And you're just grateful for this process, for letting go of all these things that have been holding you back. And within this gratefulness, we thank all of the teachers, of all of the knowledge, and all of the guardians that have been helping us. Now I want you to bring your attention to your feet. Make sure you're connected to the ground using the roots. And just check in with yourself. Go through your body. If you feel weirdness in any part, allow it to flow down into the roots. I'm going to shut down your chakras. So we're going to go from the top, above your crown, above your head. You have a white flower. Imagine the flower gently closing in on itself, allowing a light to show. Go into your third eye and imagine a purple flower. And again, you're just gently going to close it, leaving a light. Go to your throat. Imagine a blue flower, gently closing in, showing a white light. Go to your heart chakra. Close the beautiful green flower full of love, allowing a light to show. Go to your solar plexus. Get a yellow flower. Close it, allowing a little light to be shown. Go to your sacral, an orange flower. Close it, allow a light. Finally, go to the bottom of your spine. This time point the flower down, close it halfway, point the red light down to the floor. Bring your attention to your feet. Attach your feet to the ground. Make the roots deeper and wider. And set your intention for today, for having a lovely, productive sleep. Set your intention for the week and for the month. Really connect within yourself, knowing that you're there. Your higher self is always there to always connect and to help you with your goals. And just having that faith and trust within yourself. Now gently you want to start moving your toes. moving your fingers and just gently bringing yourself back. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to open your eyes. So well done. How was that? Was that intense and powerful? Do share your experiences. When I'm online, I feel like I'm talking to myself. So it's good to give me a few thumbs up or some reactions. Be great. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was really, for me, quite intense. I felt quite a lot coming off me. I did yesterday as well. So I think constantly, because you're doing layers and layers. So do come back to this when you feel things are starting to bog down again, and do it again. Don't worry about, you know, the beginning of the year. This is always available for you. And you should feel a bit weird. Maybe have some water and ground yourself again if you do. Tomorrow you may feel a bit heavier, but hopefully from about Friday you're going to start feeling some of the good energy effects. Next week we're going to use that energy. It's the eclipse as well, so it's really intense right now. So we're going to really tune into it and yeah, use it to our advantage, because when we have a full moon, again, energies start getting really kind of intense. That's why we've been feeling a little, well, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling a bit weird today. So we're going to use that energy next week. So thank you for tuning in, and yeah, see you in the group. We'll share a few more things now. We're back from holidays and it's all back to normal. And take care of yourselves. Lovely to see you all online, and see you all soon. Love to all of you. Take care. Namaste.